Today, I'm breaking down which is more profitable on Amazon KDP in 2025. eBooks or low content books like coloring books. I ran the numbers, looked at the royalties, effort, competition, and real results. So if you're debating which type of book to create this year, I've got your answer.
Thank you so much for doing this.
I've published both ebooks and coloring books on Amazon KDP. Some made me money with barely any effort. Others were a total bust. And I kept asking myself, if I could only choose one book type to focus on, which one would give me the best return for my time and energy? Now, I'm not claiming to be an expert.
Oh, I'm aware.
But I am a teacher, which means I love to dig in, learn something new, and then turn around and share it with you. That's exactly what I'm doing today. I really wanted to know which format is more profitable. And now that I've done the research, I'm breaking it all down so you can make your own informed decision. So, whether you're brand new to KDP or trying to build a real side hustle income in 2025, this breakdown is going to help you make the smartest choice. Quick pause here. Don't forget, I've got some free KDP support for you that will help you either grow your own publishing business, or there's even a free PDF you can use to start your own first book. Check it out in the description below under free stuff. Let's break down exactly what you can make with an ebook if you choose the 35% option. Well, you get 35% of the list price. But Amazon takes out something called VAT, which is just a fancy word for tax in some countries. So if your ebook sells for 99 cents, you'd earn about 35 cents if there's no tax. Or a little less, around 29 cents, if the buyer lives in a country that adds VAT. Do we call it VAT or VAT? I'm calling it VAT. It's simple, no extra fees, but 35% is not a lot, which is why most people go with the 70% option. Now, if you choose the 70% option, you get more money per sale, but Amazon subtracts two things: VAT, again, tax, delivery costs, which depend on how big your ebook file is, usually about 6 cents per book. So if your book sells for $2.99 and it's a small file, here's how it might look. 70% of $2.99 is $2.09. Minus delivery cost, you might keep about $2.03. Still way better than the 35% option. But the 70% option only works in certain countries. If someone buys your book outside of those places, you still get just 35%. So in this video, when I talk about ebooks making $2 to $7 per sale, that's why. It depends on your price, what royalty you choose, where the buyer lives, and how big your file is. Okay, let's talk about the pros of an ebook. Ebooks are delivered instantly. No printing, no shipping. They have a higher perceived value. You can sell them for $2.99 to $9.99 easily. They're great for building authority if you're teaching something or growing a brand. And you can link to other products, courses, or your website inside the book. Let's talk about some cons. The ebook market is saturated, especially in niches like self-help or fiction. I've experienced this. My self-help book and fiction books have not done well. It takes time, writing, editing, formatting. It's not an overnight project, I guess, unless you work through the night. Amazon also deducts a delivery fee based on file size, especially if your book has images. Average royalty? A $4.99 ebook might earn you around $3.20. A $9.99 book could bring in as much as $6.99, but only if it sells. Let's talk about coloring books, which fall under the low to medium content books. I say both because there have been times when I mark it as low content book, then I get a notification from KDP saying they've corrected it because it's not a low content book. Then I've done the opposite, where they say it is a low content book. So if you know how to predict this one, I'm all ears. Moving on. Hey, real quick, if you're watching this and thinking, I'd love to create a coloring book, but I have no idea where to start,
I can't believe that you read my mind.
I've got something that'll help. I created a course called KDP in 3, Create a Best-Selling Coloring Book in 3 Easy Steps, and it's designed to take all of the guesswork out of the process. Whether you're a total beginner or you've tried publishing before without much luck, this course breaks it down into 3 simple steps, doable stages: research, creation and design, publishing and marketing. You don't need to be an artist. You don't need to have a following. And by the end of the course, you'll have a full coloring book that's formatted, uploaded, and ready to start selling on Amazon. I walk you through everything in an easy-to-follow video using the same tools and strategies I use myself. If you're serious about turning your creative ideas into passive income or just finally want to get your first book out there, the link to join is below. I'd love to help you get it published. Let's talk about the pros. They're faster to make, especially with tools like BookBolt, Kindle, and all of those AI platforms that are out there that we're using. You can sell them for $6.99 to $9.99, just like eBooks. And they're easier to scale. One successful book can turn into a whole series. They grab attention in Amazon search with colorful, eye-catching covers. And let's talk about some cons. Amazon takes 40% plus printing cost, which can be around $2.25 per book. You'll also need to learn about details in the publishing part, like bleed, settings, trim size, and niche research. Profits per book are lower than ebooks, but more consistent if you publish in volume. But remember, quantity does not overrule quality. Average royalty on an $8.99 coloring book, you might earn about $2.80 to $3.20 after printing fees. Bottom line, coloring books are faster to publish and easier to scale, but ebooks bring in more per sale if you can get eyes on them. Which one should you choose? Well, let's see. If you're a writer, a teacher, a coach, an ebook would be the perfect starting point. It can help establish your voice, grow your audience, and even promote other offers. If you're looking for a way to start quickly and publish consistently, low-content books like coloring books are easier to test, easier to produce, and can add up fast. And honestly, some of the most successful KDP authors do both. An ebook and a companion journal or coloring book can become a powerful bundle. Here's a bonus strategy I love and I will be trying. Bundle your content. Sell a $1 ebook on your own website and then upsell a printable book. Or drive people to your site with a free coloring book download, then upsell them with a second book that then allows you to keep all of the profits. It's a no-brainer. You keep the customer info and your profit margin increases. Or publish a short ebook, pair it with a low-content book in the same niche. Cross-promote both with matching titles and cover designs. Here are some tools I use. Designer to make beautiful ebooks in a weekend, BookBolt for keyword research and low-content book creation, Kindle or Canva for standout cover designs. I've also added the printing costs and royalty calculator that Amazon KDP created for you. The link is in the description. That may help you decide how you want to proceed. Comment below and let me know. Are you team ebook or team coloring book? And if you're ready to publish your first book, check the description for my KDP in 3, where I show you exactly how to go from idea to published coloring book in 3 easy steps. But if that's not quite for you and you're more looking for something more of the basics and where to start with KDP, of course, I've got a course for that too. Give it a shot and let me know what your questions are. Good luck.